Hey Planty People, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to show you some updates that are going on with some of my houseplants. Some very, very good, some not so much. Some are really bad. But that's just the fun of it. Not every day is going to be a new leaf day. Some days it's going to be a yellow leaf day. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to. And if you're really enjoying my content, even more so than what would make you click the subscribe button, consider joining the Discord, which is by joining my YouTube membership. The smallest tier is only $5 a month, and that gets you right into the Discord where we chit chat all day long in our nice little community that we have that is just growing. And yeah, you can talk about plants and whatever, honestly. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Let me show you the plant that inspired today's video. Okay, so my little elbow node is what inspired me to do this video today. I literally just got off work and I was like, oh, I need to edit and film a video, and what can I do? And I was like, ooh, and updates, because I get comments all the time about people wanting to see updates, and this little elbow is doing the damn thing. Like, look at that little growth. I'm so excited. She needs to be watered, but that's okay. Next, I kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on in my terrarium. I guess you can't really see. I moved it over here so it would be easier to show you, but we're gonna go back over here towards the light. So I have a little Julau who's, you know, going strong. Keeps losing leaves as she gets them, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Green Chloristicta is doing great. The Begonia Amphioxus is also doing great. This Begonia Frida was doing so well, I had to cut her back severely because she was taking up way too much of the terrarium. My Begonia Terrariformis is doing amazing. Look how much she's grown. I'm so proud of her. I love this plant. It was a wish list for so long. On a sad note, my Darfaderiana has decided that it wants to start melting leaves again. Like, I thought we were over this, dude. Like, what is it? Like, it literally, this leaf just turned into sludge, and there's no way you could even propagate this. Like, it's nasty. You want healthy props if at all possible. And this is not even close to something that would resemble healthy. Like, look at that. That's just disturbing. It already looks a lot better, but at least she has a new little leaf coming in right there. At least there's that. And like little Begonia Tamayuk. Look how cute she is. I love her. Look how cute she is! We have a new little elbow leaf coming in. Hooray! This guy keeps getting thrips, so maybe the new leaf will, I don't know, be a marker of no more thrips. That would be nice, huh? Okay, so my, what is this called? What are you called? Oh yeah, Scindapsus argyrius is yellowing a crap ton, and I don't think she needs to be watered. Like, she's not curly, but she's starting to curl a little bit. Yes, excuse me. I'm trying to film. Anyway, but she's just yellowing out of nowhere, and I'm kind of worried about it because I really want these Wally Grow pots to just like really flourish and just, you know, trail completely down so I can have a, like, you know, a complete backdrop. Because I just think that that would be so cool. Miss Clarinervium is putting out yet another bloom, which is cool because I have a Forgetii bloom downstairs, so maybe we can pollinate something. My Gloriosum is putting out a really nice leaf, but it's already started to tear. Right there, which is really unfortunate. I keep spritzing her, so like in hopes that it'll help the leaf, you know, go ahead and unfurl, but she's just not having it, and I'm really worried about it. Miss Billy Hybridized with Adipopoense is putting out a new leaf, finally. I took a cutting of her a while back, and it's taking a really, really long time for her to finally put out new growth. So just an FYI to anybody out there who has one of these plants and you're thinking about cutting it, just go ahead and expect a little bit of a wait time when it comes to new growth, especially whenever you're taking a top cutting, which it's kind of hard to do any other type of cutting. My elbow Syngonium is sad. She do be sad. I forgot to water her one time, and this is how you treat me? I've treated you so well lately. New blooms on the multiflora. They're getting, oh, dropped one. Oh, dropped another. I guess they're getting ready to fall off. So that's how she is. I think she needs to be watered. And of course, how did I almost forget to show you guys the Hoya blooms on my Hoya Bella. I could just stare at these all day. I just want to squish them. But then they would be ruined. I love these. So over here we have my Hoya Polyneura that I cut up a while back. And she's put out this really fast new growth point. And I'm so surprised because she'll go through spouts of like just putting out a like this much new growth. And then she won't put anything out for a little while. And then I'll take a cutting and then she's like, oh, we gotta produce some more. And then she'll just push it out like mega fast. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I got a Monstera Standaliana elbow from my friend Brooke. We did a cute little trade and she put out a nice new leaf for me. And I think she's so sweet and cute. I love this plant. Lurv. So if you guys watched my live, you would know that I cut up my really giant Philodendron Squamous Ferrum. And this is what she looks like now. She's putting out a nice new growth point. And I hope that this time it's really nice and healthy because there was a lot of this like yellowing and I was really worried about this plant because it was like a plant that I really like cared about and I was loving that it was getting so huge, but then it just started taking the turn for the worst and started looking really, really bad out of nowhere. So I'm hoping that we can kind of start fresh. And there's another one right here who is doing really good too. This was the top cutting of the Squammy baby. Here is an update on my string of hearts that I grew from seed. They're doing really, really well. If you look in the middle, you can see the hearts that have started to, you know, get their, like, the little detail work on their leaves. So this is really, really exciting just to see them, you know, actually levitating, if that makes any sense, like actually moving, and they're just growing, which is hilarious that I could grow these from seed and they're doing great, but whenever I get like an actual like pot of them, they just die. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the like the soil version of these plants, but for some reason I guess I'm just better in moss when it comes to stringer hearts, but they're doing so good. Say hello to my Milano Cucumber, or what's left of her. She was doing so good, and then she was also kind of like the Philodendron Squamous, where she just took a turn for the worst. This is what she looks like now. I chopped her completely back. I have a ton of wet sticks. Well, they're not even really wet sticks anymore because they all have a lot of new growth on them as well. But this is what she looks like now, and looks like it's gonna be a pretty decent sized leaf to come out of this. I'm actually pretty excited to see what it looks like. Speaking of wet sticks, so here's one new growth, another new growth, and then another one. Key to Philodendron melanochrysum. High humidity, like so high that like literally I've got moisture all along the sides of my prop box, so just high humidity, okay? This Hoya Rebecca's put out some nice new foliage for me, and with some splashing. That's always a nice little treat. Okay, so down here next to my Ikea cabinet is where I have my Monstera Thai constellation, and this is the newest leaf. It finally unfurled and it looks great. However, this leaf is doing some mega yellowing, and which is fine, but especially because we have some new growth that's coming in right there and it looks really good and green and healthy. This is a much older leaf, so it's kind of natural for that to happen, although I am kind of sad because it was a really, really pretty leaf with this giant like chunk of white on it. And there's a lot going on in my Ikea cabinet. I'm very stoked to show you a new forgetti leaf. So I can finally cut this guy off. He has served his purpose, and he was so cool and big and beautiful that whenever he first unraveled. But now, after, you know, he's been battling thrips and everything, it's nice to have a nice new replacement leaf right there who can, you know, maybe be even bigger and beautiful. Right back here we have a Anthurium magnificum new baby leaf. So then I can cut this guy off. We're just going through it in this cabinet, honestly. And right back here we have a beautiful, not Clarinervium, a beautiful Anthurium crystallinum leaf. So then we can cut off this big yellowing guy. So most of the plants in here, especially my Anthuriums, had to battle thrips, and I've been treating them, and it's just been a whole ordeal, and they've taken a beating. But I'm just glad to see that they're recovering nicely and putting out some nice, pretty new growth for me. I didn't see that one until just now, so you're seeing it with me for the first time. And right back here, we have a new Warrock leaf. You did a good job. And it finally happened, guys. This Amedrium medium silver leaf is finally kicking the bucket. This leaf and I have been on such a journey together. I'm kind of sad to see it go. I'll probably end up pressing it so that I can keep it forever. And I can just, you know, have the memories of what I went through with this plant, what we went through together. I really grew a lot with this plant. I learned a lot. And I also had a lot of bad luck with it. So it's like bittersweet to see that it's yellowing and gonna, you know, part ways from me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed all those Planty updates. I know there's some good ones and there's some bad ones, but that's just, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. We are human. We're gonna forget to water our plants sometimes. We're gonna screw up, and it is okay. I am here to show you that it is okay to lose a leaf, to lose a plant, to kill a plant. Let's normalize that it is okay to kill a plant from time to time. But now that that rant is over with, I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting. And a huge special thank you to my members. I appreciate each and every one of you and all your love and support. I can't wait to have a nice little chit chat with you guys on Discord later. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.